Greetings everyone, this is Double Dealing Disarray, and welcome back to my playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Now, I hope you enjoyed the last video. I certainly did. This one promises to be just as good, if not better. Now, let's play.
By Mordai's eyes, another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
Yes, and I suggest you do as she says. You heard the woman. Bow. Hold it, Lae'zel. I'll see to this one. Tiefling, show some sympathy, Lae'zel. He's terrified. There you go.
Lower.
Wait for the tiefling to obey. She's serious. You better get on your knees fast. That's enough, Lae'zel. I'll take it from here. Tiefling, stop it. He's suffered enough. She's gonna get pissed at me. I'll take it from here.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
No, it hasn't. Fine, do as you must, but keep it quick. Enough, Lae'zel. You will be silent. Thank you. Come on, stand up. You can breathe again. I won't let her hurt you. Tell me of this gith, or I will serrate your ears until I see one in you. You, tell me what... you saw the gith Yankee. Come on, stand up. That's bugging my back.
Thanks. What do you want from me?
Information. Where did you see the gith Yankee? Nothing. We're done with you.
On the road to Baldur's Gate, near the mountain pass. Saw us, for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly, straight to the other side. And I just ran.
The map. Show me.
I don't blame him for running. For running. Thanks for your help, and apologies for my companion. Quit your sniveling, we're done with you. Alright, Lae'zel, you got what you wanted. Or got what you needed.
Yes. Your mediocre interrogation technique notwithstanding. The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment, I ate tongue stew that very night.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Subordinate? No, we're partners. You'll treat me with respect. You've made your point. If you've finished scowling at me, what comes next? Tiefling, you shouldn't have to be so rough with him. We're partners. You will treat me with respect.
Kenyak, your tantrum proves you no wiser than a hatchling. The tiefling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
Tiefling. We're tieflings with an F. What do you mean, purification?
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this... Faerun.
Faerun. No. It's Faerun. What do you mean, purification?
The Kresh holds the Zaithisk. It will cleanse us of the parasite. By covenant, I can say no more.
Alright. Back to this.
You strike me as cleverer than most, Istiki Gale. Multiple tutors, I should guess.
Many a wise man and woman indeed. Waterdeep is the home of myriad scholars.
Ah, the City of Splendors. Spent a whole fleet's wake there with my father. What a delight.
As is your battle stance itself.
Rathajak. A technique known to few outside Kalir. Shall I teach you?
I'll pass, thank you. I prefer abjuration over acrobatics.
From sweet woodland to stinking swamp. Can you do tricks like that, Gale?
Easiest thing in the world. Though I'd do it the other way around. What's on your mind? Apart from finding me an artifact to consume, which I assume you're pursuing with the appropriate urgency.
Yes. You have a magical artifact you'll be interested in.
That is most gratifying to hear. May I?
Give Gale a magic artifact. What will happen to this item should I give it to you? Items you want are more use to me, unconsumed. You can't have anything yet. Persuasion? I can't help just now. Bear with me, please. No. No. I'll do that. There.
Thank you.
You're welcome. There we go.
That hit the spot.
Good.
I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters.
I'm glad you're feeling better. Your condition sounds unpleasant, to say the least. How do I know the real monster isn't you? Perhaps now you'll tell me what all of this is in aid of? Your gratitude doesn't make up for what I lost. What are you going to do to compensate me?
Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, my tower in Waterdeep has never been so free of clutter. Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
Don't mention it. I'm glad I could help. That condition of yours is a very expensive one. I hope we don't regret losing that artifact. It could have powers. It could have proven useful. Just so you know, this was the last time I part with such a valuable item.
I obtained it in Waterdeep. Nothing there comes cheap.
So, Gale just consumes magical items like I do wine. We truly are a group apart. Nevertheless, as quirks go, that's a new one for me.
Gale slurped that thing up like a horse with a carrot. I hope he got what he needed from it.
Gale is positively voracious. Well, let him suck up all the magic he needs, as long as he doesn't snack on a Githyanki's silver sword.
I like how everybody's like, he just noms on it.
I've known people who are hungry for power, but Gale takes it a bit too literally for my liking. I wonder how he does it. Why he does it. I'm sure all will be revealed in time, but I don't like it. A waste of perfectly good treasure.
Something tore right through these people. They didn't stand a chance. I want to have a word.
Go away, or you will become new flesh. I will make you new flesh.
What does becoming new flesh mean? Intimidation. I don't take orders from beasts. Ah, got a 30.
No, no flesh. Flesh hurts.
The creature's eyes roll back in its head, equal parts bliss and agony. Her offals smell irresistible. And while her blood feast has filled her, the hyena is not yet sated.
Come, see, my flesh becomes new flesh.
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones, and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You watch with cold realization. This isn't the end of one life, but the start of another. Her darling pups will not be of her own species. Gnolls bring forth their iniquitous litter from many corpsed wombs, including hyenas.
There now, it's alright. It'll be over soon. Is there any way to stop this? Melee attack. Strike while the beast is vulnerable. Please let me kill it. Oh, thank goodness.
You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still.
Good.
Whatever horrific creature was growing inside the hyena dies along with her.
Good. All right. Which one? Yeah. Let's peg them all. That works. Okay.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Really?
Enough wits.
Just kill it already?
Checkmate.
Never seen that before.
It certainly puts the miracle of birth in a new light.
Best to move before the blood draws more of them.
If I can, okay.
Can a squiddy go solo, Lae'zel? You know, break free of their master.
Renegades are rare, but not unheard of. A ghaik gone astray is no less dangerous for it, and its head no less valuable.
One horn. The stink of Avernus. Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
You're the devil we've been hunting. Karlach, right? Tell me, monster, what's it like to know you're about to die? These are no natural flames. Prepare to fight.
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you, her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
I like how the narrator said woman instead of demon, monster, or anything like that. Stand down, Will. You saw what I saw. Be practical. She's infected, same as us, and powerful too. We can use her as an ally. Looks like you found your mark, Will. Let's send your devil back to the hells.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Gods, you're stubborn. Karlach's not a devil and you know it. You saw her thoughts. She poses no danger to the Sword Coast. You're right. Cut her down before she causes trouble.
You know monsters,
Everybody
right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are...
I'm Disarray. I'm your ticket to curing that tadpole, eventually. Not interested in making friends.
Really now? First I catch a ride out of Avernus, then I stumble into a friend. Who's the goddess of luck again? I owe her a flower. Now that we're old pals, how would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. Turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
Let's send them back where they came from. So you want me to kill the people hunting you? Why should I do your dirty work? I have my own problems. I don't need yours.
Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
She's, perhaps a little rough around the edges. But I suppose I can be smooth enough for two.
Let's do it. Why should I do your dirty work? I don't think so. You'll have to go it alone.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Whew. I'm getting all het up. Let's make tracks.
Sounds good.
This whole plain reeks of it.
That'll wake you up of a fine day, won't it?
I do not need awakening. My senses are sharp as steel.
Well...
So, Will, now that we've made peace, how about we get to know each other properly? What's your story?
Not so much a story as a pantomime. And I've played my part all too poorly.
What's that supposed to mean? Lay it out plainly, Will. Someone set you on Karlach's tail. I'd like to know more about your source. This pantomime could have gone badly, Will. It's amazing Karlach didn't gut you where you stood. What's that supposed to mean? Which one was... I did...
I would too. Go on, Will. We're listening. Who sicked you on me?
You're not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to your throat, Karlach.
You make it sound like a harvest of devils coming for you, Will.
You're closer than you know. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll face my penance.
Penance? Should I be worried? Good, then. I deserve answers. Intriguing. A chance to see the blades squirm, perhaps?
And you'll have them. But I can't promise you'll like them.
No! Go.
Your violence hasn't gone...
I do want you outside so I can handle you better. There's an arrow here. There we go. Get up.
Let's go.
Yes. And
Sometimes the only way out is through.
let's stay outside.
What path lies before me?
This is my time.
I need to get Karlach some.
No time to waste.
Victory awaits.
Just get
No
everybody
time
over
to
here.
waste.
May the dice roll in my favor.
Okay. I'm not used to this.
Good move.
Can't give up. Not now.
Wait, I thought I killed you. God damn it.
Got to press on.
There we go.
Ready for another round?
Alright, get you
Over
behind
there.
here. And you're the one I want to get rid of. Oh, you're gonna come this way. Got it.
Quickly.
Come on. Just want you to take out the
What
door.
now? Into the bloody fray.
Yeah. Whatever.
No holding back. No time to waste.
Coming out here.
Time to strike. Make way.
I don't fancy their chances.
Ready.
I'm heating up.
I hope not. Okay. Well, damn. It's kind of too close. There we go. And there.
I should speak up.
No, no, don't.
Karlach's got the brawn of
Okay.
a warrior and the wiles of a survivor. Best of all, she speaks her mind plainly and fully. Show her due respect.
Absolutely. Okay, so I need to.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Easy, Karlach. Those flames are getting bigger. Zariel won't get near you again. We'll make sure of that. Tear this place apart. Easy.
Not big enough. Now get out before you get hurt. Now!
Okay. I'm kind of away, so. Let her just have her time. We'll go the long way.
On my way.
I need to get a shovel, holy shit. Okay. And now we wait.
You fight well, but you're so efficient. Why not have a little fun?
Fun? I fight to win, not to make spectacles.
What a waste.
There we go.
That ought to do it.
All good?
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those Gnolls. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look?
You look hot. Like you should have melted a long time ago. How can you stand it? Hot. Slightly mad, to be honest. Are you alright?
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode.
That's not good.
Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down.
Alright. How the hells did you get an infernal engine for a heart? You have a mechanic for your heart. What does the engine allow you to do?
Burn, baby. As hot as I can tolerate. Makes me a beast in battle. Hardly remember what I was like before it. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him.
There are some tieflings holed up in a druid's grove nearby. We might look there. I'll keep an eye out for someone like that. What'll happen if you don't get tuned up?
Sounds like a good lead. Hopefully our guy will be among them. A tune-up would do this old tub a world of good.
Karlach's temper is a sight to behold. She'll need to be careful. That rage will burn her right out.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Karlach's all fire and fury. I pray to the Triad it doesn't consume her.
Isn't it glorious? Karlach's fury is a wonder to behold.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Okay.
The blade of frontiers, hmm? Do you always need to be the center of attention?
Anything but. I don't fight to be flattered, Lae'zel. I fight to save lives.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Avernus. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Where should we look for infernal engine? We'll keep our eyes open for some iron. Personally, I'd like to know what infernal iron is worth. Could we see your wounds?
Meanwhile, I've still got plenty of weapons and armor in stock if you're looking to load up.
Alrighty, well, that was fun. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. If you did, please leave a like. Maybe subscribe if you wish. But with that fun done for now, this is Double Dealing Disarray, signing out.